Who are the Starseed Indigos? Starseed Indigos are a classification of the indigo population that started incarnating on your planet in the early 1900s, coming in smaller numbers at first, then progressing to the influx being observed at the present time. Starseed Indigos are direct descendants of advanced civilizations such as the Mayans, who inhabited the Earth for a short time. You, dear Starseed Indigos, bring in a unique combination of compassion, service to others polarity, and a warrior spirit. You come in pre-wired to be resistant to social, cultural, and political programming that is the norm on Earth, and therefore find at a very young age that you simply do not fit in anywhere. This is your gift and the journey of your soul path. You are warriors of the light for change of the old systems that are not serving the whole and are here to pioneer and birth the new systems and changes. You carry the torch of bright light for evolution into higher consciousness and lead by example. You have specific soul contracts to have life experiences that trigger your cellular memory of service to others' consciousness at an accelerated rate. In exchange, you are given the opportunity to advance and transcend your lessons and that which limits you also at an accelerated rate. Through their physical body vehicle, Starseed Indigos are able to anchor in the frequency of the new crystalline grid energy currently being engineered on the planet, allowing for the decoding of fifth dimensional consciousness. This is so because they come in with more of their DNA already activated instead of just the double helix. There's a prominent band of the color indigo present in their morphogenetic fields that marks this wisdom. Starseed Indigos have difficulty grasping service to self-consciousness, and as children this is evidenced by the tendency to give their things away with the knowing that there's enough for everyone. For this reason, they do not understand concepts such as the dictatorship structures that exist in 3D systems, such as in schools, governments, and businesses. They only understand democracy, which is why they resist such traditional institutions and do not always put their best foot forward in school. Starseed Indigos suffer in traditional school systems because to them the teaching model is backwards, based on memorizing someone else's experience of the world instead of honoring the unique expression of the individual. For this, they have been classified as having the made-up dysfunction of attention deficit disorder, when really the opposite is the truth, for they are specialists in focusing. They have remarkably brilliant minds, able to process at lightning speed large quantities of information very easily. They need only permission and the freedom to get in touch with their soul path, for which they have faithfully come to fulfill, and it is then that you see them at their best, living with unbridled passion, clear direction, and steadfast conviction, not letting anything stop them from executing their contract to serve higher consciousness. Starseed Indigos are free thinkers and cannot be pigeonholed into a category, for they honor uniqueness in all. For this, they get a bad rap as being rebels. Their intuition is razor sharp. They have what you would call built-in BS detectors and know immediately when someone presents falsely to them, for they have a great capacity for recognizing authenticity. They are very truthful, sometimes even blunt, and unwavering in their loyalty. Once befriended by a Starseed Indigo, they will consistently protect and honor your truth and best interests, even to their own detriment. Starseed Indigos have a great capacity to love unconditionally and can feel deeply wounded when this is not reciprocated. In their activated memories of fifth dimensional consciousness, we are all one and no judgment exists, so they see all as being equal until being shown otherwise. They have a strong connection to the spirit consciousness of Earth and are extremely sensitive to any disregard to creation. The excessive pollution and the violence towards animals and natural resources are felt very deeply within them and can produce feelings of hopelessness and depression as they feel this as a personal rejection. Starseed Indigos are more comfortable operating in even-numbered groups. In this way, no one gets left out and no one is ever outnumbered. From a young age, they have a tendency to stargaze, searching the skies for home, and at one level of consciousness, making a connection to their star families, who in return connect back. This is a comforting practice for them. They express the ideals of universal wisdom and are described as intense and deep. Their eyes have unusual shine. Often, they take on the role of parenting their parents and being naturally empathic, absorbing the stress and the strife of their life for them. Because of their strong call to serve as adults, they can be easily swept up into someone else's cause or vision, often mistaking this for their own calling.